This is the Louie T Network.
In the lab room.
Welcome. You are in the lab room. I'm your host, Lou. Thank you for joining me. Here today to break down the New England Patriots, who took on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers traveled to Foxborough to take on these Patriots, and the Buccaneers were searching for a win in the worst way. They're 0-2. Patriots came into this game undefeated at 2-0. And if you blink twice, you probably missed this one because this one was a snoozer. Not a lot of action in this game, and the Patriots actually fell asleep at the beginning of this game as well. I mean, they sleptwalked through the first half of this game, probably with the exception of the last 6 minutes of the first half. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had every opportunity to jump on top of the New England Patriots in this game, and they simply didn't. They did not take advantage of opportunities that came their way in this football game. They missed a field goal. Ryan Lindell hooked a field goal wide right, and then they went for it on 4th and 1, did not convert. And so they left points out on the field early in this game. The Patriots were struggling offensively. This Bucs defense, let me give some credit right now off the bat to this Bucs defense. The reason that the Bucs are 0-3 is not because of this defense. This defense has played strong football for 3 consecutive weeks. In week 1, they did enough to beat the Jets. Now, granted, it was their penalty that yielded the Jets the opportunity to kick the game-winning field goal. But without this defense, they're not in that game to begin with. You look at week 2, New Orleans, they stymied that New Orleans Saints offense. They only gave up 16 points. That should be enough to win in the National Football League. It wasn't. They even scored a touchdown for this Bucs team in that game, and it still wasn't enough because the Bucs didn't do enough on offense. And then you go to week 3, they played well in this first half. They stopped the Patriots' offensive attack. They really got after Tom Brady, made him uncomfortable. And the Buccaneers were getting great field position early in this game, and they squandered it. They didn't do anything with it. They didn't put the football in the end zone. They settled for field goals. They missed one. They made one. They came up short on the 4th down. They did not sustain offense and put pressure on this Patriots defense. And the end result was the Patriots woke up at the end of the second quarter, scored 2 touchdowns, went into the half up 14-3, and they never looked back. Patriots dominate this football game and win 23-3. The Buccaneers had opportunities. They didn't take advantage of them. And that's the story of the Buccaneers season thus far. Opportunities squandered and wasted. They lose the football game. It's not much really to say here other than this defense is playing good enough to win. This offense is playing bad enough to lose, and the offense is winning out in terms of losing football games for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You look at the Patriots. Look, not a very decisive win, even though the scoreboard reflects that you won by 20 points. Still not impressed with this Patriots team. They still look like they're trying to find themselves. Tom Brady is not in sync with these guys. He's skipping passes. He's overthrowing receivers. This offense is out of sorts. And this is what the saving grace has been for the Patriots early in this season. They played the Jets. They played the Bills. They played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If not for that weak schedule starting out the season, this Patriots team is not 3-0. That's cut and dry. If the combined record of their first 3 opponents wasn't 3-6, this team isn't 3-0. They haven't played any good football teams yet, and so they've been able to escape by the skin of their teeth. They haven't played good football. They've gotten away with playing some subpar football. It's been enough. Good teams find a way to win even when they play bad football, and that's what the Patriots have been doing, but it's not going to be able to last. They can't sustain this type of football and expect to continue to win, especially when you start playing teams like the Dolphins. When you play the Dolphins, you play like you played in this game in the first half, you will lose. You play like you played against the Jets for 4 quarters, you will lose. You play like you played against the Bills for 3 quarters, you will lose. This Patriots team has not impressed me. This offense is still trying to find their way. The defense has been playing solid football, but they can be had as well. There were opportunities for plays to be made in this game by Tampa Bay, and they simply did not make the plays. And so hats off to the Patriots. I take nothing away from them. They got the job done. They are 3-0, but it's not a convincing 3-0. And so Patriots get it done, 23-3. Bucs fall in this game, and now they're 0-3, and a lot of question marks in Tampa Bay. Some changes are going to be made here shortly. I expect them to shake some things up here in the next few weeks because they're going to continue to lose football games because this offense isn't very good as it is constructed right now. And I don't know if it's the play calling or if it's the personnel or both. But right now, they're not getting it done on the offensive side of the football. And honestly, I don't know where to just put the blame. I don't know whose shoulders the blame should squarely fall upon. But right now, there is a disconnect somewhere on that Tampa Bay Buccaneers football team, especially on the offensive end. So if it happens in the National Football League, whether big or small, we cover it all here in the Lab Room. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one. See you next time. Like the content? Want more? Sub up.
In the Lab Room.